Welcome back, ladies. Lenka's back with the Face Forward Summit, and today I am here with Sara Troy, all the way from Canada, originally from the UK. So you'll hear that beautiful accent of hers, and she's here to share with us her amazing experience. Let me tell you who Sara is, and then we'll tell Sara, tell us everything that she wants to tell us about herself. So Sara is a knowledge promoter. How beautiful is that? And she is a podcaster. And when I say podcaster, it's not just some podcaster. Sara has 2,500 global interviews that she's done over a span of several years. And she is the owner of Self-Discovery Media. She is also the talk show host. So she is typically someone who interviews people. Well, today, my dear, you get to be interviewed. How about that?
I enjoy that very much. Thank you.
Oh, thank you for coming, and thank you for being willing to share your knowledge, because I know that on your show, you guys stand for authenticity, and I will get to that a little bit later. But I also know that through various stories that your speakers share with you, you guys help women to actively participate in taking charge of their lives. And that, to me, takes a lot of courage and a lot of confidence as well. So my first question for you is, where do you think that confidence comes from?
From people willing to go through the process of life. That confidence, that strength, that courage, the wisdom, the knowledge, the tools, the skills, it all comes from participating in your life. Whatever challenges are there, whatever struggles, it is our self-discovery of who we really are, what we're really capable of, all the things we thought we couldn't do and that we discover we can. And that's also, I think, where we fall in love with ourselves, our soul, our heart, and our spirit. But it's a willingness to take the journey of life in self-discovery.
Yes, I 100% agree. And it's so interesting to hear you say like that self-love, all that, because through this series, I have different experts that I talk to, and some of them are from the fitness industry, some of them are from the life coaching industry. Some people are doctors, some people are into beauty and style, branding, all that stuff. And every single one of them agrees, and every single one of them says the same thing. It all boils down to loving yourself. That's where we all need to start. So confidence as well. And then I know that, as I said, you guys stand for authenticity. What does authenticity mean to you?
Being genuinely yourself, that self-discovery of who you are. My analogy is this, is we discover what our instrument is in life, our purpose, our gift. We learn to play it, and then we find our orchestra in which to play it in. And then it's that collective music that we send out to everyone else. When you fall in love with your purpose, your calling, your service, and when you're willing to take that journey, that authenticness of who you really are from the inside out, not society's and life's expectation of what you should be, but of the beautiful gem that is within inside of you that comes out through this self-discovery. That is the authentic beauty that I see in people and that people make their discovery of. And that's where I think where the true beauty lies, is when we set it free.
So it's knowing yourself,
yes,
and honoring that,
yes,
honoring who you are, standing in that true power, right? That truth that you know to be true for you. And so this is very interesting, because as I was putting on my makeup this morning, I usually listen to I am, affirmations. And today, for some reason, I clicked on Oprah interview with Ellen DeGeneres. And I was listening to that interview, and they were talking about Ellen first coming out as gay, right? And this is like 20 plus years ago. And Oprah was telling Ellen how much she admires her courage, because back then,
Yep.
20 years ago, that was not something people normally did. Like Oprah said, it was not common for a woman come out with, oh, my husband just cheated on me, or
Right.
you know, we have so and so, like, certain problems at home, like so and so did such and such, right? So we did not share publicly. People kept to themselves,
Mm-hmm.
and if someone was gay, there was not, you know, something that you would publicly discuss. So for Ellen to come out must have taken a lot of courage,
Yes.
and Ellen agreed to that, and she said, you know what, at that time, and you know, a lot of people, and some still do to this date, we value our careers, we value the work we do, and for many people that is more important than being in their truth. Well, for me at that time, it became so big that it had to come out.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, being in my truth and being authentic was more important than any job I
Yeah,
will ever have.
absolutely
And
agree.
it was like, wow. So I started thinking, like, how many of us busy women that are watching this show, right? This is for us to talk about all things. How can we shine? How can we be in that power? How can we be in our element and shine that radiant beauty? I'm thinking, how many of us still do put that job or that career first, and we hold back on what we truly believe inside for us to be the truth. And how would you advise someone who is in that position?
Stop waiting for permission.
Hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
Give yourself the permission. Stop living by somebody else's dictation of what you should be. Stop listening to your head on I should be, I could be, I this, I that, and just go and explore
Yeah.
yourself. I believe that you should feel your thoughts, not think your thoughts. Thinking the thoughts is coming from data, coming from doctrine knowledge. When you feel your thoughts, you are in your knowingness. It is your soul and your heart and your spirit being a part of the equation. And when the soul ignites the heart and the heart speaks to the spirit, the mind will know what it needs to know when it needs to know it. And then you are in that truth. And you don't need to verify, validate, justify, or anything. You are in that truth. That is when you walk forward in that light unapologetically.
Yeah.
And that permission is given to you by you, for you, to be who you are meant to be. And that self-discovery, that exploration of who you are is what our life journey is all about. Are many chapters in our book of life.
Yes, that's so amazing. So you said that because then it comes from within, and
Mm-hmm,
it radiates out,
mm-hmm,
right? And that's what the
mm-hmm.
radiant beauty is about. And it's also when we are standing in that truth, we feel good about ourselves. It comes from our heart. So
Yes,
we feel great. When we feel great, what do we naturally want to do? We want to match it, right? Like we
yes.
smile more. When we smile more, we are immediately way more attractive, right, to the outsiders, the people who see us, who look at us. And the way people read our energy, so the
Yeah.
way people perceive us is coming from our energetic, like
Mm-hmm,
energy
mm-hmm.
field, right, our energetic body. So yeah, it's all connected, and it all starts by being authentic to
Yeah.
ourselves. So yeah, I have a question. So let's move into that beauty talk a little bit. I want to know, what does radiant beauty mean to you personally, and how do you achieve that? Like, do you have, like, we all have our own standard for how we want to look, and we feel like, okay, today I look better than I maybe looked yesterday or last week, you know. What is that standard for you, and what does radiant beauty mean to you, and how do you achieve your best potential?
I've known many a beautiful person on the exterior where the beauty does not match inside.
Mm-hmm.
So beauty for me is when I meet a heart and a soul that is in light, that is in givingness, in service, in joy, in that beautiful blanket of wonderful frequency of love. That is truly the beauty. It doesn't matter if they have lines or 20 eyes, it doesn't matter, because they are beautiful. I wanted, if I may give a quick little story. I interviewed a wonderful young girl called Keshi, and Keshi was on America's Got Talent in 2017, came back for the champion show. I'd interviewed her the year before, and she's a burn victim, 65% of her body burned and clearly disfigured. No ifs and ands or buts about it. Yet she found the courage to stand there on that stage in front of millions of people and sing from her heart. And people fell in love with her, not because they felt sorry for her. People didn't see the disfigurement. They saw the heart, the soul, the beauty of her that came from the inside out. The regiment of matching your outside to your inside, first and foremost, comes in how do you like, love, or care for yourself. And I'm a person that I have very dry skin. I've moisturized since the age of 14, day and night. If I'm out in public, I'm wearing makeup, very simple like I am today, but I wish to present myself in the light that I feel, the light that is within me. And I don't like to disrespect people with the way I look otherwise. And that's just my preference. If you can be a person that doesn't wear makeup, that has beautiful natural skin, and you're out there and you show that beauty, that's wonderful. Not everybody's I come from the makeup generation. But let us not think that beauty is everything to do with the exterior. You are looking exceptionally beautiful today. You have a wonderful porcelain skin. The outfit that you're wearing is really reflecting beautifully on your complexion, and you are a natural beauty. But if you didn't have the inner beauty to match it, all you would be is a picture in a magazine, right? But when you've got that warmth and that love and that radiance, that frequency that goes out in invitation, then that beauty truly and utterly glows. So yes, rest, drink well, lots of water, lemon water, rest, sleep as much as you can, go for those walks, do whatever exercise you need to do, but do it for you. You're not doing it for somebody else's approval. Do it for you. It doesn't matter if your weight is big or small. Are you healthy? That is the most important question. Are you getting a quality out of life? And when you dress, are you dressing in confidence? Because you feel good about yourself. And this is how I want to represent myself. They call me bohemian chic because normally I'm wearing things that are very like that. Please be who you are from the inside out, and don't place so much attention on the outside. Yes, match the outside from the inside, but it must be an inside job.
Beautiful, beautiful. I can't agree more, and thank you for the compliment.
It's there, evident right in front of us.
I receive, thank you. Yeah, so do you have any special ritual that you like to do when you feel the need to take care of yourself? Because sometimes not every day is happy, not every day is like, yay, butterflies and rainbows and unicorns. Some days are tough. Some days
Yeah.
hard, and we can be challenged, stressed out, anxious. How do you take care of you?
I have a disability. One of them is fibromyalgia.
Okay.
I'm an asthmatic, so right now with this wonderful virus going around, I have to be very careful. But at the same time, I'm common sense. I look at life in a way of through positivity, and as long as you're being sensible about it, not giving in to fear, you're going to be okay. But that's the same challenge I have every day. Every day I have, rather fibromyalgia in a simple analysis would be this. When you have a phone and the battery's not charging fully anymore and it goes down very quickly, that's how we operate. Our batteries never fully charge and they expire very quickly. So I can only do things in limitation. And so one of the things I have to do is honor what I can do. Don't beat myself up for what I can't do. And when my body says it's time to rest, listen to it and take care of it. And I think whether you have a physical disability, an emotional disability, everybody needs to have time for themselves when they say, switch off. Nothing going on here right now. This is my space. I'm going to retreat into me and love and nurture me. And I think that's important for everyone.
Yes, yes. And I know so many women who would like to do that, but then they are moms and maybe they have aging parents they need to take care of, or they have other commitments and they feel guilt around this.
I know. I was there. I was one of them. Yes.
Yeah.
And that's where you learn to delegate and empower others. Yeah, as a mum, we think we're super women and we've got to take it all on. The best kind of leader are those that make leaders out of other people. What we're not taught as parents is the best kind of parenting is teaching your kids to fish, to be self-sufficient, to step up when they see there's a need to do something, and not for us to become servants to our children, which we're very inclined to do. And I was guilty. I was there until I started getting sick, because I've had this 23 years. I started getting sick, and my children had to kind of step up. They had to start doing things for themselves or even for me. And I think that is okay, because it's teaching them that not everything is all about them. And, you know, with aged parents, you have your children help the aged parents, have the husband, have everyone else. We're all in this together. If one person's sick in the family, that means everybody is invited to the table to participate and be of service.
Yes, yes, yes. Yes, ladies, we don't have to do it all ourselves.
We're super women already. You don't have to wear another cape.
Right. Right. I wish I had my cup now. I ordered this mug and it's coming from Austria for some reason. I ordered it through Etsy and it's a superwoman mug. So if I had it now, that would be so relevant. Just a side note. Well, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I know that you brought our audience, our viewers, some special gift today. Am I right?
Yes, well, actually, I'm a service-based industry, and you've caught me on an interim time where self-discovery media is merging with discovering communities, where we are now going to be bringing wonderful mentors, you know, the why stories of how people and why people have taken the journey and what it's led them to do. And those mentors are the people that now have learned the skills and the tools in order to be of service to other people. And I have discoveringcommunities.org, which is going to be out very soon due to the situation out in the world right now. It's been delayed, so people can go to selfdiscoverycommunity.org and everything is in there. And the gift that I have is, if you become a guest with me, you get a free promo video for your own platform. And if you become a whole full mentor, then you become a part of the Mentor Summit, free summit that goes out, which is all about your mentorship going out to people. So those are my free gifts right now if you join up.
That is a wonderful, wonderful gift. It's very generous of you as well. So thank you so much. And we'll share it underneath our video like we always do every single day. There will be a simple button for our audience to click on and connect with you directly. So
wonderful.
Yeah. Anything else that you would like to add to our conversation today? Anything we forgot to mention?
I think I would just like to mention, due to the times that we're in right now, 3 years ago, a saying came to me: the universe is here to shake us up, to wake us up, for us to step up and change it up. And we are in a real shake-up right now. And we are being woken up, and we are being asked to step it up, to change it up right now. And I think this is a time for us to look in our own lives of what can we change up. Are we running around being of service to everyone else and denying ourselves? Are we doing things for other people's expectations? Are we doing things from the heart, really from the heart and the soul? Or are we doing something just because we're good at it and it makes a living? Because if your heart's not in it, I guarantee you're never going to be that great at it. When your heart's in it, you're going to exceed beyond expectations. So use this time right now as a self-discovery, because in this self-discovery, you're going to discover some things about yourself that you're going to change up and allow yourself to take this new path that is going to be waiting for you out there, or even start it now. You know, don't get so frustrated by what isn't happening. Look at what you can do right now, because this is the time where you can start investing in yourself and really start looking at what you can become in the future that you want to do, and igniting your heart, soul, and spirit.
Thank you. Thank you, Sarah, for participating. Thank you for sharing your wisdom with us today. And ladies, we are going to see you tomorrow for another wonderful video. Have a great day, everyone. Stay safe.